felt like I needed to be here today. And I told my boss, and he said, "That's fine. We understand." And but I'm trying to. I know my son would want me to go on with my life, and his brothers. And I don't know what kind of lesson this is supposed to teach us, but I know he was a good man. He was a Christian man. He wrote beautiful music. I mean, just such a waste, you know. I can't believe it.
How old was Bryce?
34.
How do you think he got mixed up in federal?
That gets into some personal stuff.
What you're willing to share?
He got with maybe the wrong woman, the wrong crowd of people, and like I say, he had struggled with alcohol, and I think sometimes you get at a bar and there'll be other types of people there, and you won't have good judgment, and I really don't know how he got into it, but I know he didn't want to die. He was very happy in his life, had a good job, had quite a bit of money saved, and was trying to get on with his life and get better, but just one bad judgment, one bad, I don't even know.
What would it mean to you?
I'm not a speaker. I'm not a public speaker.
Is this him?
Yes.
Top left. Yeah. May I use this picture in our story today?
Yes.
Beautiful smile.
I miss him so much.
I'm sorry, sir.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting all this. I really wasn't.
Well, you know what? I think that what you can take comfort in is knowing that your voice might touch somebody, and it might make that difference. And that's our hope when we do these stories, and that's why the governor is here speaking, and I can only hope that maybe you've saved a life today too.
I hope so. If it saves one life, it's worth all of the time and energy in the world.
Thank you, sir. All right. Well, look,
I am going back to work.
okay.
Thank you. We have time for one more question. Sir?
My son died 2 months ago of this fentanyl and alcohol. And I didn't think anything would ever be done about it. I'd never heard of fentanyl, and I don't think he had. And if these people get charged with second-degree murder, will they be able to plea it down, or will they actually go before a jury? And will the families get to be there during the sentencing phase?
Well, number one, let me answer your question by this. We brought these indictments knowing fair well that we'll be going to trial. We expect that every defense attorney who represents one of these people will test us and test the theories that we have. Yes, we are prepared to go to trial. Should we obtain a conviction? Yes, certainly the family will be prepared, will be able to come and testify before the court at sentencing. You know, will a case be plea bargained? Well, I can't answer that because each and every case is separate. We know the evidence that we think we have, and sometimes that evidence becomes weak. For example, if a person who is addicted to drugs is going to be one of our star witnesses, and if that person dies between now and trial, that case could collapse. So, you know, this is something that we have to be prepared for, we have to look out for, we have to consider in all respects before we get to the trial table. But yes, the family will be able to express its concerns at sentencing.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone again for attending today. I'd like to thank Colonel Palazzi, State's Attorney Fritz, and certainly Governor Larry Hogan. Our thoughts today are with the 8 victims, and that extends beyond those 8 people that died from overdoses. So that is what drives us. And as we move forward, again, I appreciate the State's Attorney's leadership. We investigate every one of these overdose cases as a homicide. We take that facts, information, and evidence to the State's Attorney, and he makes that determination. Some of us will remain if you have additional questions. Again, thank you all very much.